Hey team, how you doing? It's Gavin here from StartAfresh Personal Training, and nice cracking little day today. Nice and sunny out there. Anyway, today's video, bit of a StartAfresh tough talk today. It comes down to moaning. All right. Now, stop moaning. Essentially, don't do what I used to do. Moan about everything. Moan about the fact that I was big bone, the fact that I had a slow metabolism, the fact that I was busy, the fact that I was whatever else. Stop moaning. End of the day, guys, alright, you got no business moaning if you're not prepared to even try and make a change. And I used to complain about everything, when I was real overweight, and and the moment that I stop moaning and just start to take a little bit of action, it doesn't have to be a huge amount, you're going to start to see some good results. Okay, so think of it this way: problems are there to be solved, right? If you've got a problem, there's likelihood that somebody else has got the same problem. And like I said before, if you want to try and solve that problem, you need to learn about the topic. You need to learn about how to get over it, because if you're going to try and do it on your own, you're going to struggle, because you're pretty much limited to your own sort of world. So unless you look at it from a different angle, or research it and learn about it, you're always going to be stuck in that, I can't do it, and therefore I'm going to moan and blame everybody else. And essentially there's nothing different about you than the person to the side of you who's lost 30-40 kilos or more. And the only thing stopping you is yourself. You are the only person that is essentially stopping yourself from achieving it. And as soon as you got the old thing of, oh, I can't do something because you've lost the battle, you need to start thinking of it. How can I actually get past this obstacle? What is a solution to the problem I've got? It could be time, it could be injuries, it could be kids, it could be families. But whatever you do, don't blame everybody else. Okay. Don't blame the fact that your partner cooks you bad meals, or don't blame the fact that you got kids and you're busy. Okay, you actually in control of your own life, and you need to find ways to work around those problems. If you don't try and make a change, you're gonna always get what you've always got, and if it's quite painful to stay in the same place. I remember when I used to look in the mirror and hate my body, and I used to hate the fact I was overweight. I used to hate the fact my trousers didn't fit me from one month to the next, and it was painful to be in that place. But as soon as I started taking a little bit of action, it became really empowering, because all of a sudden I knew I was trying to achieve something better than what I was now. And when you've got that, you might not know how long it's going to take. You may not got any idea when the end is going to be. But if you just start doing it right now, you're going to find that all of a sudden those little complaints and little excuses start to disappear. And it's because you start to take control. And there's nothing better than the feeling of taking control. And look at every problem as something to be solved. How can I get past this? What is it that I can do, or what is it that somebody can help me do to get past this? And it's different for everyone. It is very different for everyone. For me, let's for argument's sake, I used to train all the time, and then we had a baby. Obviously, this is 5 years ago now, and all of a sudden now I've got a baby, and I'm not thinking about myself anymore. And I think, well, it's a problem to be solved. What can I do to be able to still train, still keep my goals? Because at the end of the day, I don't want to be a fat dad. I don't want to be a dad that is stressed out because I'm unfit and overweight. And I worked around it, and it got to the point where I was going to the gym at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I still do that now, or 3:30 now anyway. It was a problem to be solved, okay, and you just need to find a solution. Like I said, it's quite empowering when you start to take control of things. And really, really liberating. And once you start doing it and you get a couple of small wins under your belt, you feel pretty much unstoppable. And your moaning starts to disappear. And at the end of the day, guys, what are you waiting for? 12 months ago, were you still moaning about your weight? Were you still moaning about not being fit? What's changed? What have you done to change? If 12 months has passed and nothing, you've got to make a change, because in the next 12 months are going to be the same. You could achieve something amazing in 12 months, all right? Think of the last 12 months that's gone by, what could you have achieved if you'd actually stuck to something back then? You'd be a completely different person by now. You'd probably be happier. You'd probably be happier about the way you look. You'd probably be fitter. If you got you know, kind of blood pressure type issues, all that may have come down. If you had little injuries, they may have got better. The time will pass regardless of what you do, and you need to be in the driver's seat and drive to the place you want to get to, and steer it in the direction that you want. But if you're somebody you're going to keep on moaning about everything that's everyone's fault apart from your own, the only person that's going to be affected is you. You're the only one that's going to be upset about that, and you're the only one that's going to be miserable with it. Everyone else, no one else cares about you moaning. No one else cares about the fact that you can't go to bed early or you can't get up early. They've all got their own problems, but you're the one that's going to suffer. But if you take control, stop moaning, write down a list of the things holding you back, and just start working on, write down 10 things that's stopping you right now, and then come up with 3 or 4 solutions to each one. Even if you find a solution to one of them, do that right now. Get cracking. And once you've got one little win under your belt, you're going to find that all the other wins will come. The more you work, the harder you work. StartAfresh tough talk today. Don't really want to bitch and moan about it, but sometimes you need to have that conversation. Someone needs to tell you that they need to get out of your own way to achieve what you want to achieve. I'm always here to help you guys, alright? If you've got something you want me to cover, or if is an obstacle that you've literally no idea how to overcome, drop me a comment, let me know, PM me a question, and I'll help you out with it, okay? I'm here to help you guys. I've been through it, I've done it, I know exactly what it's all about, and all I want is for you to be successful. So give me a shout, subscribe to my channel if you're watching this on YouTube, give me a like, give me a share if you found it useful, and like I said, I promise you I'll help you wherever I can. I'm here ready to help you when you need it. StartAfresh, guys. Like I said, if you don't make a change today, how will tomorrow be any different? Cheers.